Hey guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with my TBR. I'm doing it a little differently. This is for my August. Whoa. This is for my August TBR. Why did I think like the month was already over? This is for my August TBR, and I have my cart here. This is normally in my loft area where I work. I'm going to be doing what's very popular, where I have a jar of TBR prompts, and I have been picking like 20 books a month to read, and I never finished my TBR. And so I thought if I had a smaller TBR, I could actually fully focus on finishing them, because if I have like 20 and I've only read like 5, I'm like, what's the point of even trying anymore? And then I just read whatever I want. So I'm going to pick 10 books on top of my 3 book club books, and we're gonna see how this goes. So I asked my patrons for prompts, and then we had reading sprints last night, and in between reading I was just like, throw ideas at me, and they were fabulous. So creative. I'm so excited. This is my House of Silver Flames Teton. I think this is from a bookish box maybe. I don't remember. I've had it for a while, but I have 3 book clubs I'm a part of, and I have my Patreon jar pick that we pick out of every month, and then I have my 10 prompts. I have way more books on my TBR than what's on this cart, but this is where I typically put stuff that's pretty new to my TBR, plus like what I really want to get to. But I can, like, everything's fair game. Everything in my library is fair game at this point. I just want to focus on physical books though, so we'll see. The first book I have is for my Patreon book club. We are reading a Nora Roberts book a month, and Carolina Moon is in August. We just read, not Mind Games. Was it Mind Games? No, Identity. Oh my god, it was so good. We all really loved it. So now we're going to be reading Carolina Moon, which is about our heroine who lost her best friend, and then I believe that she ends up, like, she was brutally murdered. She returns to her hometown and falls for her dead best friend's brother. So, and then I think like the murderer shows up again. Very excited for a new Nora. And if you're interested, my Patreon is always linked down below. We do weekly reading sprints that are so fun, and I have like special vlogs for them, and I'm doing a lot of my cozy hobby vlogs for them, like journaling, junk journaling, and coloring stuff. So check out over there if you're interested. Then for Historical Hellions, we're reading Deception by Amanda Quick, which I'm so excited for. This is like a really ratty copy. I didn't realize how like gross it was, but I usually end up picking up our copies on audio, but Amanda Quick I love. So, ooh, this says from a cozy cottage to a magnificent mansion steeped in secrets. So she loves to study ancient legends and treasures. This literally sounds amazing already. And she has 3 nephews to raise. So a handsome stranger strides into her library unannounced and sets her world to rights. So he's tall, dark, and long windswept hair. He is a pirate. So he's masquerading as a teacher, and he's actually a pirate. Literally sounds like everything I love in a historical. Very excited. Then I do have the Ravished by Romance book club I run with Lacey. We don't have a book yet. We always pick day of, and our book club is on Monday, and it's Friday that I'm filming this. So stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram for that book club. We've had our book club for like almost 5 years now. That's just how we roll. But now I have in here, I do a book a month. I still haven't read my July book, but I do have the audiobook for that. I just have to get through my book club books, and that's immediately what I'm reading next. So I have not read last month's yet, but I will. This month is going to be, they just like give me 1,000,001 recommendations. This is what it is for. Oh, okay. I've read this one. So Nicole was very adamant that I would love Shelter in Place by Nora Roberts, and I've already read it. And she was like screaming at me to read it, so I've already read this one. Nicole, don't yell at me. I did read it, and you were right, it was really good. Okay, so then we're gonna read this one, which is Cat. Cat. Literally in my mind I was like, do I just put this back in the mug and act like I did not pull it out? It's a 1,000-page book. Cat, lovely, lovely cat, has picked me to read The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I do own this. Like, it's not like completely out of left field. I own it. I would love to read this. It's dragons, it's sapphic, but it's also over 1,000 pages. But you know what, Kat? We're going to attempt to read this in August. I'm so excited. It's okay. I've had to read it for a long time. I've almost bought the next book, and I haven't read it yet, so we're gonna do it. Okay, so that's on my TBR. Good thing I have a short TBR this month. We're gonna go through this. So we have a ton in here too. I just kept on adding. First one, I don't know if we'll go through, do we do 10? How many do people do? Okay. I feel so called out. I don't know if you can see this, but it says finish a series. My patrons have, oh, I guess I should have like a mug or something that I put some of these in that I've already, well, just remember this one was behind me, that I've already pulled. They joke and I joke all the time that I don't finish series. So I need to finish a series. I guess I could continue a series. I don't have enough reading time to like finish a series. I mean, I could. But what do I have a lot. So I have not finished the Elizabeth Helen series like at all. I only read the first one and I really love that series. I also well, I mean, I know we have my Throne of Glass books here, but we're not going to talk about those. That's for a different video. I don't think any of the rest of these are from series that I've started or want to read. So I don't know if I can do any. A lot of them are first in a series on here. So that's just what happens with what I want to read. So like all of them are first in series except for a few of them. So I guess I could, well, it does say finish a series, but I don't know any series where I only have one book left in. So I'd have to read like multiple, and we're only trying to do, well, I could, okay. So I actually have 2 in the series left, but it is the last in a series. So technically I would be finishing it, and I really, really want to read this, and I know I have the audiobook. So we're gonna go with, and it's the last book. So I've read 1 and 2. I just haven't read 3 and 4 yet, but this one is the last book, and he was in the military, and I think he comes home like really, he's injured. He's an injured military pilot, and I love this series, small town, so we're gonna go with this one. First one picked. Very excited. I don't know if I want to do 10. I should have looked at what people do. Okay, the next one is going to be a book with a heart on the cover. So I was putting this together and I was like, what if I don't have a book with a heart on the cover? That one was mine. Oh, let me see if this one has a heart. Oh, there's a heart on the back. Yes, okay, I can read this one. Okay, so this one is So Wrong by Albie Millsaps. I actually kind of want to, no, I'm not gonna get this in July. This one is a Why Choose. Her book in 2 comes out this month, and look, there's hearts on the cover. This is Why Choose, Now and Then Timeline, College Football, Second Chance. He's not my brother. So I don't know if like that's step siblings or what, but I'm gonna read this month. So excited. Oh my gosh, this is already like, these are books that I've been dying to read that I've just been putting off. So this is already up to a great start. And if I'm at like 2 weeks into the month and I haven't read any, we'll do a vlog dedicated to it. Read the first book that you see on Instagram that you own. We're gonna pull up Instagram right now. We're gonna refresh. Okay. A lot of times reels and ads show up. So a lot of these are for new releases that I don't own. A lot of them we have Callie Mel, Ruth Stilling. A lot of them are authors. I've read that. I've actually read all 3 of those. Oh, okay. This is actually, okay. So Berkeley Romance posted this. I just took a photo of a screenshot of it. I'll show it here. So Berkeley posted this, and I actually have this from Berkeley. So I guess that, and it's on my cart too. So that is perfect. So it was Happy Place and then A Truth According to Ember, which I don't own that one, but I do own A Love Like the Sun. So this one I might try to get on audio too. They had sent this to me. So this one is, she's a homebody and he is internet famous, followed by paparazzi. She has her small business in her hometown and he has an international brand, but they've been best friends since childhood. Oh my gosh, this actually sounds so good. I'm so into this and I'm obsessed with this cover. So yes. So excited for that. Oh my god, this is so fun. This is making me so excited to read versus like, I'm just gonna pull up random books off of my cart. Christi's Awake. So this is read a book that Christi tells you to. I'm gonna take a photo of my cart actually and have her pick. Because I want it to be a book that I own, because that's really what I'm trying to do. She's gonna be like, why are you sending me photos right now? Okay, so I just texted Christi. We'll see if she responds. This was a patron idea. So I said, you need to pick a book. I was a little aggressive. I was like, you need to pick a book I own for me to read for my TBR. Here's a few photos for help, but if you know I own it, tell me to read it. That's it. She knows a lot that I own that I haven't read yet, so I'm excited to see what she picks. Okay, then we have read a book with a 5-word title. Okay, 5-word title. One of the books I have already out is a 5-word title. 5-word title. I guess that's technically 5. So I have these two. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I really actually do want to read this one. And this one comes out in October. I kind of want to read this one. I know I've had this on my TBR for a while, but I could just like in the back of my mind add this because I do have this on audio, but I really want to read this one that I was sent. A new series where she moves to Louisiana and she inherits a large fortune in a gothic mansion full of mysteries and secrets. So I'm really excited for a new one from Karen Marie Moning. So I'm going to read that one. So that is 4 on here. We'll see if I actually end up reading all of them. Then we have, this is gonna be a long video. Read a thriller. Okay, Nicole's gonna be very excited. Where are my thrillers? I don't have a lot. I have some over there. I don't know where I put some of my thrillers. So I have the writing retreat, and I'm pretty sure I bought the writing retreat. I'm gonna read the writing retreat. This one, I believe they go on a writing retreat and like crazy things happen, and it's in the woods. Is it in the snow maybe? I don't know, but very excited for this one. I'll read that one because I own it too, because I got it from Half Price Books for super cheap. Okay, so Christy has texted back and she said, Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood, which I'm shocked. I thought for sure she would pick a fantasy for me to read, but we're gonna read Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I'm so excited. This one has been on my TBR for way too long, and this one is also a long book. I don't know how I'm gonna read all these books, guys. They're rival physicists. So pumped. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 more that I have to pick. How do people do these videos? These are so long. The next one says, read a fantasy romance. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I have so many to choose from, and I'm kind of leaning towards Carrie Maniscalco because I actually pre-ordered the second one of this, and I know it's long, and I know I'm also reading another book, but this one, heard really good things about this one, and I definitely do want to read this one, so I think I'm gonna go with this one. The second book's coming out this year. Like I said, I've already pre-ordered it, so I want to make sure I read this before that. I don't know anything about this one, but I should read the other one. Hold on. I'm gonna do Reckless by Lauren Roberts. I have not read this yet. It's the sequel to Powerless. I loved Powerless, so I should definitely prioritize that. I meant to read it when it came out, but I was gone when it came out. Okay, 3 more. So we have read a book blurbed by your favorite author. That's gonna be so hard. I love that prompt, but I don't know what all is blurbed by. And Nalini Singh's not a favorite. Ruby Dixon, Hannah Witten, no. I don't know if anybody blurbed this one. No, I really want to read this one though. Oh, I bet Sophie Cousins. Okay, BK Borison's on the back of this one. She's literally a favorite ever. Why is Ruby Dixon on all these? Ruby Dixon's on this one. Chloe Leese, I wouldn't say she's an all-time favorite. Okay, BK Borison's also on this one. So let's go ahead and, okay. Between these two, Novel Love Story and The X-Files, I think that I don't know. Which one do I want to do? Because they're both on the back. Okay, but this also has Ali Hazelwood, and I do love Ali Hazelwood, so I think I'll go with this one. This one I've seen so many good things about, and it's A Second Chance at a Wedding, which is my favorite setting. The next one is going to be read a book that has been on your TBR for over 2 years. I mean, what hasn't been on my TBR for over 2 years? Well, okay, we have that one. Let me go see when this book, no, I think it came out, did it come out last year? All of these are pretty new to my TBR. Well, those are all new releases. So what have I not read that's just been sitting? Oh, you know what? I do have a book that has been on my TBR for a good like 4 years. Is it finally time to read The Black Swan Affair? I think it is. I'm gonna read The Black Swan Affair. She is in love with a guy and marries his brother because he won't marry her. So this has been on my TBR for so long, and I bought it at a signing in like 2022. So, okay, one more. Wow, I've been filming for so long. Let's go with read a book you own a special edition for. Okay, so I own a lot of special editions. Let's look at, and I don't want to read the special edition, but I have a lot of special editions. Okay, I have one that I've started and I haven't finished, and I really need to. I do own the special edition, and I bought it thinking that I would like absolutely love it. of A Fadington Blood, and this is one that I haven't finished yet. So this is one that I'm 189 pages into, and it is 400 pages. So I am almost halfway through this, but I need to finish this. So I'm actually gonna count this because I bought the special edition thinking I would absolutely love this, and I haven't finished. So that is gonna be the final one. So these are my 10 books that I'm going to be reading for the month, plus Fire of the Orange Tree, plus 3 book club books, and yeah, that is everything. Let me know if you enjoyed this setup, if you liked me picking from a jar and figuring out what I wanted to read. I am so excited for all of these actually, so it's going to be amazing. So thank you to my patrons for putting these together because that was a lot of fun. In the comments, please leave a tea emoji. So whether we have a teacup, a tea bag, any of that, there should be one for my little tea tin if you watched all the way to here. And that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.